Hello, this is Twig from Get Off My Lawn Gaming, and I'm here to review Arcade1up's Centipede machine. I will put links in the description how to find out which various retailers might be carrying these. They just came out in September, October area, and they are 3/4 scale, although mine's only half scale because I don't have it on the riser to raise it up. I'm 51, I like to sit down and play. But I'll put links in the description so you can take a look at it. I love these. Reason I do is because, again, I'm 51 and I started going to arcades when I was 12, 13 years old, when Space Invaders, Pac-Man, and all those games, the Centipede, were first new things. And as soon as I dropped my first quarter, I was like, oh, these are awesome. Now, I've never been in a position where I've had the room, the electrical know-how, or anything else to have authentic cabinets. Although all of us would love to have authentic cabinets in here, having an authentic Galaga machine in here or Miss Pac-Man would be awesome. Space constraints dictate that I can't do that. I don't have a man cave yet because my nest is still quite a few years from being empty. These fit the bill. They're smaller. They have very authentic arcade emulation. And if I want to raise them up, that I can if I want to play standing. But at my age, I'm going to prefer to sit. So, I'm going to give some gameplay videos of the 4 games that are on this machine. I'm going to show you some of the cab art and things like that. Each one of these cabinets from Arcade1up will have decals on the front of the cabinets telling you what games that are on them. If you're so inclined, I guess you could technically take those off and put on a fake coin door if you want to add on authenticity. I'm not interested in that. Okay, let's talk about the control panel. There have been reports that various control panels on some machines, especially the Street Fighter one, where the paint's been flickering off from use. And as I suspected, a large portion of that's probably due to just the demonstration units inside Walmart and places like that are saying non-stop continuous use. I didn't really think that home use was going to affect it nearly as much, and I've had this unit for over a week, and it's been heavily played by myself, my kids, and my wife, and as you can see, there's not a speck of paint that's come off this. And I do have a protective overlay coming just in case, but it's not here yet, and it's not on it. The trackball, there have been some reports that out of the box, the trackball has been not as responsive as it needs to be. Mine is absolutely perfect. I have not taken the control panel apart to put any kind of lubrication or silicone on it whatsoever. As far as the options go, you have on off obviously, and you have 3 volume controls. You have mute, medium, and loud. And I will tell you, the loud is quite loud. Now, I did not know this until one of my friends pointed this out, but this machine actually keeps high scores on this one. It's hit or miss. I don't know the titles which do or don't, but Centipede does, because RMJ is me, and that was from like 4 days ago, and I had unplugged it to move it for this video. Now, the Marquee is beautiful. I hope in future iterations they come up with a way to light these. That would be awesome. And although it's very thin MDF, it seems like it would be a great idea to also offer T-molding as an add-on down the road, because I think this would pop if it had the green Centipede T-molding on it. Let's go around here to the side art, which is what caught my eye more than anything else. And as you can see, this is just like it was in the arcade. I feel like I'm walking into a putt-putt from 1981. It's got a 17-inch LCD screen. Some purists might complain that it doesn't have scan lines. I personally don't want scan lines. Alright, we're going to do some gameplay now. As you can see, the 4 games on here, like I said, are Centipede, Crystal Castles, Missile Command, and Millipede. So let's start with Millipede first. It's much more difficult than Centipede and the sequel to Centipede. The various screens give you the move sets. Yeah, it's a lot harder than Centipede. Trackball rolls pretty smoothly. I've never was very good at these games, as you can tell. Yeah, no issues at all with the trackball. Only issues are my talent, or lack thereof. Alright, so let's go to Missile Command and give that a shot. You have to use all 3 of the action buttons for that one. And there's Penelope. Say, hey, Penelope. Alright. No. I was really terrible at this one, but it is fun. Spot on emulation. Again, the trackball gives no issues whatsoever. Oh, lost a city. Boy, those sound effects bring me back. Oops. I don't remember ramping up in difficulty this much playing it originally. Now that was terrible. So I've got just one left. We're taking on one city that I've got left. And I didn't. Nuclear annihilation. That's pretty cool. I'd forgotten that screen too. Alright, so next, hold the button down, and we're going to go to Crystal Castles, which was the game I was least good at. I wonder how many people are going to critique my gameplay. Probably everybody. But I don't have to worry about quarters with this. See if I can get past the tree level. if you can hear the spinner or the trackball, but it is spinning very well. All right, it's enough of that. I'm terrible. And let's go to Centipede. All right, so there you have it. A little bit of the gameplay of all 4 of the games that are on here. Go back to the main screen, and if you want it on a track screen, it has it. The only drawback to this, it doesn't have any sounds while it's in a track mode. But maybe that's something they could change in future releases. Summation, I'm going to say these are a home run. The size, the affordability, the spot-on emulation is just perfect for what I need. I'll be able to have 3 or 4 of these in my home in no time at all. And I'll be able to replicate as close as I can with the budget that I have and the space that I have, that arcade feeling that I had back in the late 70s and early 80s. So Arcade1up, you get 4.5 twigs out of 5. Great job. My kids love it, and so do I.